One sec, guys. I'm just waiting for everyone to hop on. I'm posting. That's not what I wanted.
First thing first, I'm the realest. Drop this and let the whole world feel it. And I'm feeling the murder inside all the man. Give a lesson right where I should want a bad bitch like this. Drop it low and pick it up just like this. The ace of the boots, wrist, high heels, sound with that. Get on my wrist, taking all the lip straight. Face that, now stop. Bringing it in. Feel what the beat says. Champagne still need to taste that. Stop and say, you already know I'm in the best thing. So then it's gonna be okay. Stop and say, this love, never nothing. No. I've been working, I'm up in stop and say, you already know I'm in the best thing. So then it's gonna be okay. Stop and say, this love, never nothing. guess I just lost my mind. I don't know where you went.
Okay. I need to figure out, there we go. We are recording. Cool. Okay. Let me get this situated here so it's not a bright light. All right, I know there's going to be some more people hopping on as we get going, but I'm going to go ahead and get started. And if you guys can just make sure you're all muted as you pop on. And first off, I wanted to go over a little recognition. And second of all, welcome to the Team Hustle and Heart team call. It is Monday night, November 19th, 2018, 6 o'clock. And we have a lot to go over, so I'm going to try and get through recognition and announcements as quick as possible so we can get on to this call. But I want to first do some recognition. So hang on, I want to make sure this is in speaker mode. Okay, I don't know why it won't let me see the bar. There we go. Okay, we're good. Okay, so I want to do some recognition. So first of all, we have, I'm at Success Club 12 right now, and then we have Elizabeth Stone in Success Club with Success Club 6, and this is as of the 16th, so it could be updated from now as well. And then all of these people have 2 Success Club points, so that means that they have helped at least one person this month, and the goal is that every single month you should be hitting Success Club and helping at least 3 people. That is your job as a coach. You don't have a business if you're not helping at least 3 people every month. So shout out to these people who have at least changed one life and are on their way. Jessie Culver, Alice Downey, Hannah Skaggs, Caitlin Rabida, Sydney Dean, and Haley Neese, which Haley's a brand new coach and so is Alice, so that's awesome. They all have 2 Success Club points, so they've helped at least one person this month so far. And then team growers, so these are the people that are not only helping people get results in their health and fitness, but they're building a business. They're growing a team, they're recruiting coaches, they're working towards financial freedom and income, because that's where that comes, is by adding coaches and growing your team. So Sydney has added 2, Jessie has added 3 coaches, which is freaking awesome. And Sydney, I know you've added more than that, like you've added like 3 more since then, so I think you're at like 5 or something now, which is awesome. Girlfriend is pushing for diamond and she's totally gonna hit it. Haley's added 1, Caitlin's added 1, Hannah's added 1, and Alice has added 1. And then we have our top PV producer of the week is Liz, which means that she is not only helping people get started, but she's helping people get results and continue on, because this means people are continuing to order Shakeology, they're continuing to stay committed on their journey, and she has volume, which is going to equal income as well. So big shout out to Liz there. And then we have our top week recruiter, Sydney. She is recruiting like a boss, and it is so awesome to watch her grow. And then our weekly contributor is Bethany. So this is the person that is contributing and adding the most value in our team page, commenting, liking, posting, and being a team player, which is a really big deal. So from the 16th, our leaderboard, we had 13 lives changed. It's the 19th now, and that is a slow start. But I know we have so many more lives to change, and I know so many more of you are going to be up there on that Success Club board. All those people that have helped at least one person, you have locked in getting your step for the month, because Transform 20 is launching, and in order to get a step, they're going to sell out. So in order to get a step, you have to have at least 1 Success Club point this month. So you need to help at least one person with a challenge pack, Shakeology, some sort of HD order. And hopefully you guys are working towards, I know you are, getting on the board and helping at least 3 people this month. Another big announcement is that I'm sure you guys, hopefully you saw my live video in the team page today. If you didn't, please go back and watch that because it's really important. But you guys, we're pushing for a really big goal. We're pushing for being an elite team, which is such an honor and such an amazing thing. There's only like 106 elite teams right now. Last year, I think we ended with only 120 or 140, and we were an elite team last year. So out of 450,000 coaches, our team was one of the top 100 in the entire company. That's insane, you guys. And I know that we can do it again this year, and we will. But in order to get there, we need to advance more diamonds. So I know a lot of you guys are working on getting to diamond, and the date that you need to be there by is this Thursday. Like, you need to wake up Thursday as a diamond coach, which means that it's time to go. And whether you're pushing for diamond or emerald or success club or whatever it is, everything that you are doing is helping our team reach this goal. Even if you don't hit diamond and you hit emerald, or you go emerald, double emerald, or whatever it is, or you help change a couple lives, or you just stay active and you purchase your Shakeology this month, that's helping our team get there. So every single one of you is a big part of this goal, and we can't do it without everyone. But in order to, we need to get our 5-star diamond. We need to get to 5-star diamond, and we are at 2-star right now. So I'm working really, really hard right now to get Nate's account to diamond as well. So I'm in the trenches, like pushing with you guys. I have been working like crazy today. I pretty much stayed in my pajamas all day and barely just got my workout in because I've just been hustling. I need to go apologize to my IG story followers because I've been absent all day. But I have been in hustle mode with you guys. I think I've sent out like over 200 invites just today. So I am in there with you guys. And I know that we can do this. If you saw my live, you saw my little story about the other team that was on our leadership call this morning. And it was super cool to hear her speak about this because this is pretty much exactly what happened to us last year as well. We were right in there for qual and just made it happen. They just had 3 diamonds pop in 2 days that were coaches. They weren't even emerald. Like, they had no one under them, and they went diamond by just working really hard and paying it forward. And if you watched my video, then you know I shared the steps of how we're making that happen. So if you haven't watched that, go watch it. I'm not going to repeat it all here. But that being said, I also know that you guys are working really, really hard. I see it. I know you guys are working really, really hard, and I know a lot of you right now are probably working really hard and kind of feeling discouraged, maybe feeling like I'm doing everything I can do. I don't know what else to do, and I'm stressed out, and I get it, okay? I know how that feels. I know what you're feeling, but this is the time to, continue the momentum regardless of, what happens this year. We're going to do everything we can to make things happen, but no matter what, this is setting you up for next year. What you do now is what's going to set you up for 2019, okay? And I'm going to go over this whole rejection thing and all of that and staying motivated through this at the end of, or after I go through the rest of these announcements, because I want to share with you guys a video from Rachel Hollis, which when I play this video after I go through these announcements, you guys cannot record this or anything because it's like top secret. Like, I was not supposed to have this. So I like kind of maybe recorded a little chunk. They said don't share the video, and I didn't share the whole video. I just recorded a tiny little chunk that I think was really important. So don't share that on your social media or anything because I don't want to get in trouble. But I know you guys needed to hear it, so I want to share it with you guys. But first, a couple more things.
We won't rat you out. We promise.
Thanks. Otherwise, we're all going down together. Like, you're coming with me to the rat hole. That's true love. Okay, so big announcement is we're doing a 40-day holiday hustle challenge starting on 11/26. So from the day after Thanksgiving all the way through January 5th, because Transform 20 is launching the 7th. So we want to help you guys get your challengers in and finish all the way through to, sorry, I can't look at the chat right now. I'm squirrel brain. I'll get so distracted. So all the way through January 5th, because Transform 20 is the 7th. And so that way, when we're done with that, they're getting into that, and it's making sure that everyone stays active, because we're doing a 40-day challenge, right? All the way through January 2nd, because we need our people to stay active through January 2nd in order for you guys to hold for those 6 weeks. So this is the plan. We're doing a 40-day holiday hustle challenge. It's going to be in the normal Hustle and Heart boot camp. I know Sydney and Angela are helping me run it. I don't know if anyone else wants to. You're welcome to, but really I would just love for you guys, if you're going to be in there, one, you need to be participating. Okay, this is not a group for you to join and just throw your people in and peace out and let us take care of it. This is a team effort. If you don't want to participate in the group, you absolutely do not have to. If you're doing your own thing, like, that's totally cool. But I think this is going to be really freaking awesome, because we're doing the 40-day group, and a bunch of us are doing the 3-day cleanse, which I'm going to talk about in a second. 11/26, right after Thanksgiving, 11/26 to 11/28, and then we're kicking off with the 40 days. Okay, so that starts on Monday, but we're kicking off on the 26th with the 3-day cleanse. However, the 3-day refresh is currently sold out, because I'm pretty sure everyone had this smart idea and we kind of broke the system again. So 3-day refresh is currently sold out. However, I have a 3-day refresh meal plan that we're going to be providing them. And so even if they even if they can't get the cleanse, they can still do the 3-day refresh detox meal plan, and they're still going to see results. They're still going to get rid of the bloat. They're still going to be eating super clean. Okay. So you can still be, offering that. They're just clearly not buying a 3-day refresh. If they have one, awesome, they can do it. But if not, they can still follow the 3-day refresh meal plan, and they're still gonna, get results, okay? So I will be sharing that in the group. And then the other part about it is, during December, to keep it fun and to keep people active, we're gonna be doing a 12 days of Christmas during the challenge, and I'm providing all of the prizes for it. So in order for your people to participate in this challenge, the 40-day challenge and the 12 days of Christmas, they do need to be on some sort of HD order, okay? They can't just be like on BOD, not even getting Shakeology and like winning the prizes, okay? They need to be on some sort of home direct order. So that's a good way to get them active and sign them up for the discount. Ta-da, boom, there's a coach. Okay, I'm like planning, you guys. This is a big deal. So we'll do 12 days of Christmas, and they need to have an HD order of some sort to participate, and then I will provide the prizes for that. So if you guys are going to be participating, you do need to be in there and active and just, doing your thing, showing up as a rockstar challenger so that you are motivating everyone as well. And then like I said, in order to get your Transform 20 step, you need 1 Success Club point. And this is what my plan is as well. This is going to help you get more coaches too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell all of my challengers, all my ladies, hey, like, I know you want to get in this Transform 20 group when it launches, and you're going to want a step, and they're going to sell out. So I want to help you get your step. So what we're going to do is, if you have any friends or any family members or anyone that's, been watching you do this, and they're wondering if they can do it with you, or if you want to invite some friends to do this and be accountability buddies with you, because it's always fun to do it with someone else, then I will help you get them signed up under you, okay? So you don't have to coach. You don't have to really do anything. I'll help you get them signed up under you. This will help our team reach a big goal. This will get you 25% off, not only your, Shakeology and everything else, but it'll get you 25% off when Transform 20 comes out. And you'll get a $50 referral bonus for your friend joining us, and you'll guarantee that you can get your step. Okay, so this is another way to help your challengers get a Success Club point. And if they sign up as a discount coach, they'll probably sign their friend up as a discount coach, which means that person that wasn't even planning on coaching at all is now halfway to Emerald. And if they bring one more person, they're Emerald. Okay, do you guys see how easy this is? Like, don't overcomplicate it. Just make it easy and fun. You know, you don't need to make it like some crazy thing like, you need to sign up and be a coach. You're going to do this business. Like, just make it chill. Everyone loves to have an accountability buddy. So like, tell your best friend to do it with you. You know, it's not weird. It's like if you were going to go to the gym, everyone that's starting their New Year's resolution in January and is going to buy a gym membership, I guarantee you, they're going to try to go find at least one friend to start this New Year's resolution with them, right? Like, they're going to be like, hey, I need to do this. I need to do this. You know, I need some support. Will you do it with me? Like, let's be gym buddies. Let's work out together. And then they're probably, you know, going to crash and burn together at the gym. But if they both join our boot camp, they're not going to crash and burn because they're going to have support forever and they're going to have 1,000 accountability buddies. Okay. So we're helping everyone. And then, breathe. Okay. All of that. And on top of that, I am right now in the middle of setting up a flash sale. So for our entire team, please listen up, probably take some notes. I posted it in the team page. Make sure you look at it. It's important that you understand the details of this, okay? So what this is it's going to be a 24-hour flash sale. So what's going to happen is starting tomorrow, 11/20 at noon Central Time, so 10 a.m. Pacific, noon Central, from noon Central tomorrow to the 21st, so Wednesday at noon tomorrow to Wednesday at noon, we are going to have a flash sale. What's going to happen is I've already created the group, and me and Brittany, who she came in our team page and went live not that long ago. She's another awesome coach. She's from Canada. We are doing this together with our teams. What's going to happen is we have posts scheduled that are going to go up, boom, 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 like every 15 minutes for a couple hours with different packages. These packages are going to be $20 off because we have a $20 off sale going on right now. And we're going to be offering them some sort of gift card or something with the package. So for example, if it's like the 160 challenge pack, it's going to be $20 off. So now it's going to be $140. And then on top of that, it's going to be, if they get it, you know, there'll be a limited number. So we'll say, okay, there's only 5 of this package. In order to get this package, you need to comment below, tag the coach that invited you, you know, and tell them you want this package, and then you'll set up their share cart. And once it's done, you need to comment and let us know so that we know one of those packages is gone. But there's going to be like a gift attached with it, like the gift card. So in order for that, that means that if your person orders that, you need to provide that. Okay. So if your person orders the 160, you know, pack that's 140 and it has a $10 gift card attached, you need to provide that. Okay. I'm not providing that. I'm providing the big grand prize, but if your people order something, you need to make sure you're providing the prize. Okay. So if you don't want to participate in the flash sale, you don't have to. Like, you do not have to do this. But we did this in the summer, and Courtney will tell you, it was awesome. Like, you do not want to not be a part of this because it is so easy. The FOMO in there is like insane. Like, I'm getting excited and I can't even buy the packages. It was like nutso. People were going crazy and they're like, is there still? Really was. Yeah. They're like, is there still a package left? And like, it was like crazy town. So it was really fun, 1, and 2. We all hit Success Club, like whether we were at 0 or 10, we hit at least 5, like just from that group. People helped like 10 people in a day. It was cool.
I think I went from Success Club 0 to Success Club 10 in that one sale.
Yeah, like legit insane. But the thing is, you can't just join the group and then like make one post on social media. Okay, you need to be inviting people to the flash sale. You need to be following up with everyone that, you know, has been interested before, or you've messaged before and maybe they haven't answered, or they were concerned about money, or they said next month, and be like, hey, oh my gosh. So in the post I made in the team page with the link to the flash sale group, I commented with some example scripts. for you to invite. Okay. And so you can go look too. I made a little post on my social media. Please don't copy and paste my post because that's not cool, but two, because then your post won't get seen and neither will mine because Facebook will flag it as a duplicate post. But you're welcome to take my post, kind of change it, make it your own and do something like that. I'm also going to post something tomorrow with an actual picture of me. I suggest you doing this as well. So for example, you can say something like, flash sale, super exciting news. My team's going to kick off an early bird Black Friday sale starting tomorrow. And you can share, that all of the programs and products I use are going to be on a major discount. Prices, are never been this low. And on top of all of that, you can get entered into a raffle to win a $40 Amazon gift card. So the $40 Amazon gift card I will be providing. Okay, so you don't need to worry about that. And you just need to invite your people to the group, send them the link to the group, and they will request to join, and they need to put you as the coach that invited them. It'll ask them when they request to join what coach invited you, because I'm going to be approving people, and so if they don't answer the question, I'm not letting them in because I don't want random people in there that are not even a part of our thing, okay? So make sure they put you as your coach. And then I posted the scripts on the comment of the post that's in the team page with the link to the flash sale group. Make sure you join so you can add your people. And don't worry about, nice, Courtney. Don't worry about your posts because I'm going to be doing all the posts. They're already scheduled. We're taking care of all that, okay? I'm going to quick show you guys some of the packages just so you can kind of see. Oh, okay. Yeah, here we go. Just so you can kind of see what they look like. So let me share my screen. Can you guys give me a thumbs up if you can see this? Okay, so the first package is a Lift 4 challenge pack, and it's gonna be the first one that goes live at noon Central. And we're gonna post this picture, and it says the cost of it, and then it says take an additional $20 off, which you don't need to provide the $20 off. That's the deal that's already happening, but those people don't know that, okay? So they're gonna be like, whoa, $20 off! I'm buying this package because there's only a few and someone already commented their name and I don't wanna miss out. This is literally what happened last time. People were going nuts. So it shows everything they're gonna get, and make sure you guys are in there like creating hype too, like when the packages go live, like woo, tag your people that said they were interested or whatever, like make it fun. So it'll show what the package is and everything it comes with. So that has nothing that you need to provide. Okay, it says open to the first 5 customers. So once they tell you they want that package, you create the share cart, they purchase it, then one of those spots is gone. It's not really gone, okay? You guys can sell like 20 of these packages and no one, like, it's okay, but we're only gonna comment that 5 people got it, okay? Because we don't, we're trying to create FOMO and urgency here. The next package is the performance stack. So this is $10 off. And then anytime they purchase one of these packages, no matter what it is, so this could be, you can add your current challengers in here too, because they could order just the performance line if they don't have it, okay? So it can be current and prospects. Once they purchase a pack, that gets them into the drawing for the $40 gift card. And I'm gonna provide that, okay? So you guys don't need to be worrying about this stuff.
Cassidy?
Yeah.
On each of them, like for the Lift 4 challenge pack, because that obviously wouldn't be for current people, are you going to make sure to say in the post, like, only for new customers?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, cool.
Yeah. And it'll say, like, comes with 1 year of Beachbody On Demand, etc. Which now coaches and everyone can purchase challenge packs. So all of my people that are like, even if they're 3 months away from their Beachbody On Demand expiring, I'm like, yo, cancel your bod right now so you don't pay $100 in a few months and you can get your Shakeology and Beachbody On Demand for $140. So you're basically getting Shakeology for $40, which is crazy. So even if they have Beachbody On Demand, if they only have a few months left before it renews, then they can cancel it and get one of these packs and get, the sale. So that's an option too. And sign everyone up as a discount coach. Like, this is literally what I'm telling them. Either you can give me $25 or I can give you my 25% discount and you don't have to do anything. You just save money. Like, who doesn't want to do that? Okay, so those are some of the packs. I'm not going to go through them all. They're all going to be posted in there. They'll go live like every 15 minutes. They'll pop up, so it'll be like really exciting. And then what's the other thing? That's it. Okay, so that's from noon to noon tomorrow, or noon tomorrow to noon on Wednesday Central Time, and you guys can invite your people all day tomorrow, and then Wednesday, I'm sure we'll have some like last minute people we're adding in on Wednesday morning. The reason we're doing it tomorrow and Wednesday is because you need to be whatever rank you want to end the year at by tomorrow night. If you're trying to qualify as diamond or above, you need to be there by Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Pacific, midnight Eastern time, okay? In order to hold for the 6 weeks, qualify, get recognized at Summit, all of that, okay? So the reason we're doing this is to hopefully help you guys, 1, get Success Club, 2, freaking help some people during the holiday season, 3, earn some extra income for you guys during the holiday season, and 4, help you get some more, be able to rank advance, because you can sign them all up as discount coaches, and now, you have those coaches under you for whatever you're trying to reach, okay? Any questions really fast about any of that? Because I know it was a lot of stuff that I just covered. The details of the post of the group for the flash sale is in the team page, so please watch that. Also, the details on how to, tell people about signing up for the discount is in my live video, so if you didn't watch that, watch that. Any questions about the flash sale, the 40-day boot camp, or whatever that is? No, Hannah, you can still get diamond, you can still get to diamond by the end of the year, but for the 6-week qualifications, you need to be diamond to hold it for 6 weeks. In order for our team to qualify for 5-star elite, we have to hold it. And in order for you to get any sort of bonuses, like if you were pushing for a star diamond rank, like 2-star diamond, you need to have that, you need to hold by then. You have till the end of the year, so December 26th or whatever that last Thursday is, to be diamond. But in order for our team to reach our goal, we have to have the diamonds. We need to get our diamonds by the 22nd, which is the 21st at midnight. And for that, so you can still reach any ranks through the end of the year. It happens every Thursday. But in order for bonuses and things like that, it needs to be by the 22nd. So by tomorrow, Wednesday night at midnight. Any other questions before I go on to the call? This top secret video that you guys cannot share. I'm so excited. So the reason I really want to share this is because there's not very many of us in Success Club right now. It's me, Liz, and I think Sydney. And I know our team, I know you guys are pushing, but we can do better, and I know we will. I have belief in you guys. I know you guys are working hard, and I know that it's going to pay off, okay? So just keep working hard. I'm working hard too. I'm only at 12. I'm normally at 20 or 30 by now. So I get it. I feel it. I'm trying to help you guys and do everything that I can physically do to help you guys see success, okay? And I'm working really hard. I've been working all freaking day to prepare this flash sale for you guys, to prepare, these scripts for you guys to use for that, to prepare the 40-day boot camp challenge, the 12 days of Christmas. I'm trying to do everything I can to help you guys. Besides, I can't do it for you, I can't get in your inbox and send the messages for you, okay? So, I know you guys are working hard. I know you guys are probably hearing a lot of no's or not right now's or, just rejection and maybe getting ghosted. And I need you guys to know that that is all part of the process, okay? That is part of the process. If you don't get enough no's, you can't get yeses, okay? So I just want to give you guys some numbers so you know that I'm not just that's not me just spitting that out of my mouth. The week of 11/5, I sent 200 challenge group invites during that week, which today I sent 200 because I'm freaking hustling and we have a big goal. But I sent 200 challenge group invites and 36 business invites. So almost 300 invites, like almost 250 invites that week alone. And then last week I sent 90 business invites and 145 challenge group invites. So like almost 500 invites, right? In those 2 weeks. That was 470 invites. With, of course, within that, there was follow-ups. I didn't just send an invite and like peace out. Like I was connecting, I was continuing to follow up with them and all of that. But 470 invites, okay? And you guys just heard me. I'm at Success Club 12 right now. So somebody tell me, how many people is that? Success Club 12, how many people is that? 6, okay? So I'm just trying to be real with you guys and show you the numbers. Like, I get it. I am working really hard too. It's not like I just send 5 invites and everyone says yes, okay? I sent 470 invites and 6 people have said yes. Does that mean that they're all no's forever? No. Like, they're not right now. And I'm going to follow up with them about the flash sale. I'm going to continue following up. I'm going to follow up next month. And I have people that I'm following up with now from last month that are saying yes. 3 of those people were from people I previously invited in past months, not from this month. So that's why it's so important that you are continuing to follow up and that you are being consistent. You're showing up on your social media every single day. You're getting in people's inboxes every single day. You are not just sending an invite and then piecing out, because that's what people are expecting. They're expecting you to quit. Like, they're expecting you to be just like, the other bazillion people we see on our social media that open something and try something and then they do it for 2 weeks and they quit. So you need to show up consistently so they know that you're in this and you're serious and you're going to be consistent in helping them. You're going to be committed to helping them. And they also are expecting you to be like everyone else and not really care about them. They're expecting to just be an invite, right? Okay, well, they said no, so on to the next person. Like, you need to still connect and be a human and care about them and follow up. And I'm commenting on their posts and I'm liking them and I'm watching their stories. I'm not just like, oh, you said no, I'm going to go find someone else. Like, yes, to some degree, you don't want to, you should not be like pulling people, but at the same time, don't be that person that's just like on to the next one, if that makes sense. And then, so that's 470 invites and 464 no's, which are just not right nows. But I just want to show you guys, like, I'm in it too, okay? This is not just like I'm just some magical fairy and I just get all these yeses. Like, I get no's every single day, and that's okay. Like, that's part of the process. But I wouldn't be where I am today if I didn't continue no matter what. If I didn't keep following up, if I didn't show up consistently and just focus on what I could control. Some months, that 500 invites is 40 yeses, and some months it's 6. And I can't control that, but I'm going to continue showing up no matter what. So of all those no's, I had 6 yeses, and that's just part of the process. But I just want to give you guys like some stats. If 6 of them said yes, and you need to help 3 people, you need to get in Success Club, what's 3% of that? Is 100 invites, right? So, like, speaking generally, if you talk to any coach, they'll pretty much say the same thing. If you want to hit Success Club, you need to invite at least 100 people, okay? And that's not just, boom, send out 100 copy-paste invites and see you later. Like, that is connecting with people. I posted the vital behaviors. Like, if you don't do these, you will die. Your business will die. Like, that's why they're called vital behaviors in the banner of our team page. And one of them is connect, invite, follow up. Okay. It's not just invite. It's not just copy and paste some message and check it off your box and wait for someone to say yes. So, if you need 3 people to say yes, then you need to be probably sending at least 100 invites. And that means connecting with them, inviting them, following up with them, etc. And it also means you need to be doing the other parts. Okay. You can't just be sending the invites. And then I go look at your social media. I have no idea you're running a boot camp. You haven't shared anything about your workouts. I don't see any value added there. Like, I'm adding value in my social media every day. I am not just posting up, hey, look at me, I did my workout today. Did you do your workout? Like, that's not adding value to people. I am, sharing, hey, today I really struggled and I did not want to work out, but thank God it is 20 minutes and I don't have to spend 2 hours at the gym, and I was able to get my workout in the amount of time it takes me to drive to Walmart and back. Like, I'm giving them something. I'm sharing a story, or I'm sharing a struggle or something. I'm adding value, and I'm adding value in my messages too. So all those people that said no, I'm not just like, peace out, see you later. Like, I'm going to continue connecting and following up with them. And then I'm also adding value. So I will upload this. I'm pretty sure it's uploaded already in our boot camp, but I have in this files section a fall recipes. Okay. I have a document that you can email people, and it's fall recipes, my favorite fall recipes. And so what you can do is you can always offer someone a freemium, right? You can say, hey girl, I've just been thinking about you. I know, this is a busy time of year. I just thought this might be something you would enjoy. I wanted to shoot you over my fall recipe ebook. What's your email? And now you have their email, so you can follow up with them forever. And 2, you're offering them some sort of value. Okay. You're not just like, well, you said no, so I'm going to find someone else. So that's something you can do. But you need to make sure you're doing all the things, right? You can't just be out there and on to the next one, because I've heard some people saying, well, I'm inviting. But then I'm like, are you doing personal development? Well, no, or like half the time. Or they're doing personal development, but they're just doing like 10 minutes to check the box off. They're not really applying any of it. Or they're not posting every day and adding value. Or they're not like getting results themselves, which is huge. You can't get people to do something you're not doing. You need to be proof the product works. Okay, so just adding value, connecting, engaging, that's why they're vital behaviors. And you can offer the fall recipe book or something else as a freemium for people. And when they are ready, because it's timing, you guys, and when they are ready, they're going to go back to the person that cared about them. They're going to go back to the person that was consistent in showing up, even though that person said no. I can't tell you how many people, like probably 75% of the people that I have helped this year were people that have been watching me for months or a year or 2 years. And they've said no, or they've just watched me and ignored me, or said yes and never signed up, or whatever the case may be. It wasn't their time. They weren't ready. And now they are. And they come to me because I'm the person that's consistently showed up. I'm the person that's continued to follow up and invite them even when they ignored me, because I know I have something to offer, and I would never want someone to miss out on this life-changing opportunity. Like, that's how I feel when I'm inviting someone. I have something that could change someone's life, and I can't be selfish about that. I need to share it. Okay. So make sure you're doing your personal development. I'm sorry to be like harsh, but you guys, you will not succeed in life or anything if you are not doing your personal development. If you are not feeding your mind with positivity, because there's going to be so much negativity. There's a statistic, 80%, it's like 80 to 85% of what the thoughts that come in our head are automatically negative. Like, that's so sad to think about, but that's the truth. And on top of that, you're surrounded by negativity in the news. They're always talking about everything that's going wrong. Like, no one's ever shouting out that we had these beautiful babies today, or, nothing. It's like, there was a shooting. Look, this person, robbed this store. Like, there's so much negativity. And if you don't fill your head with positivity and things that are going to make you grow and, keep visioning the life that you want to have, you're not going to go anywhere in this business, in life, in anything. And so I want to see you guys succeed. I want to see you guys grow. But we know that everything happens from the inside out. And that starts in your head. I don't care if you have the best conversation skills on the planet. If you don't believe in yourself, you can't sell a freaking challenge pack. Okay? It starts with that belief. It starts with that mindset, and it's all comes through feeding yourself with personal development every single day. It's so important. Anytime you're feeling whatever down, put on some PD, like plug it in while you're cooking, plug it in while you're in the shower, plug it in while you're at the grocery store. I literally have earphones in like all the time, just like PD, 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 like all the time, because why not fill my head with positivity and growth and things that are going to make me a better human, make me strive for more, okay? So this video I'm about to play for you guys, do not record it. Don't tell anyone so I don't get fired. Just kidding, they can't fire me because I'm my own boss. But I want you guys to see this because it's so valuable, and she has built a multi-million-dollar business and company with hard work and consistency and a hell of a lot of rejection and, you know, times where she wasn't feeling motivated. But that's just what this is. That's what life is. You're not going to wake up every day and want to do it. It's not going to always be this, you know, crazy awesome thing, but you get the choice to either, you know, do you want to live a life of regret, or do you want to, you know, live a life of discipline? Like, that's the hard. Yes, it's hard to be disciplined. Yes, it's hard to show up when you don't feel like it, but it's also hard to wake up and wish you had a life that you don't have, or look back and wish you had done things that you didn't because you didn't feel like it. Okay? So think about that, and I want you guys to watch this video. Let me share my screen. Okay. Can you guys see this video? Okay. Tell me if you can hear it. I want to make sure you can.
That was so amazing.
Can you hear it?
Getting emotional, like pull it together. Get it together. No, your question is super fantastic. I would love for you to ask it so everyone can get your perspective on this. So I think something a lot of coaches deal with is putting ourselves out there and really sharing our truth and sharing our story, and then being rejected. And facing rejections and these objections, I think it's very hard to regain that self-confidence to like put yourself back out there. And, you know, so kind of really hoping for your advice and your feedback and insight on how to get that self-confidence. Yes, thank you. I have so many thoughts on this for you guys. I'm just going to go in no particular order, so get ready. The first thing I'm going to say is, if it was easy, everyone would do it. You are choosing something more for your life. You are choosing something better. I assume that most of you are in this space because where you were a year ago or 2 years ago or 3 years ago, you're trying to pull yourself to somewhere new. So anytime that happens, it's gonna be harder than it used to be. And I think a lot of times people who do sales have this like, maybe the perception is a little bit twisted in that you need to just plan for no. You need to just go, I'm going to get 100 no's today. Because if I get 100 no's today, it means that I called 110 people. I got 10 yeses and I got 100 no's. Congratulations to me. I kept going. This is not, we are not, even if you aren't in sales, we are not in a world where it's easy to get to the next place. So the first thing is setting yourself up to understand that this is part of the business that you're in. And I know, I find it really interesting. People, I'm maybe going to get in trouble for saying this, but this is my perception. People are afraid of the word sales. People don't like the word sales. And, you know, and we even try and package it in cute ways, and we try and say different things, and we try and like, guys, if I don't sell, if my book doesn't sell, if I don't talk about my book and you don't buy it, the staff of people who work at my company can't afford to feed their kids. They can't pay rent. This is business. Sales is not a dirty word. Sales is how we grow. Sales is how we can afford to buy our houses. Sales is how you get to go on a family vacation. Sales is I get to go buy a new pair of shoes and treat myself. Sales is not a bad thing. There are bad salespeople. There are slimy salespeople. There are gross salespeople. We've all had them. We've all gone to buy a car and been like, oh, what's happening right now? But that's not you. You would never be that person. Your team, we hope, we would never be those people. So be okay with the fact that you are in the business of selling something. There are really seamless, beautiful ways to sell, especially with what you guys have on the docket. But be okay with the fact that you are doing it. Be okay, like get real familiar with it. I am a living, breathing example of someone who has heard, like if I'm an expert on anything, it's on being told no. I have been turned down by like every publisher, literally every publisher on the planet told me I was not a good writer. No one will read this book. We do not like it. I sobbed my heart out. I was so upset. It was the worst day ever. Literally laying on my bathroom floor crying. And finally got up, poured a glass of wine, and Googled, how do you self-publish a book? This was years and years and years ago. I ended up self-publishing a book, and the book does really well through word of mouth, and it keeps going. It's like a little snowball, and I don't mind talking about it because I worked my butt off on that book, and I'm proud to tell you that I wrote all of those words. I'm super proud of it, so I tell my friends, and I pass it out, and if you believe in the product that you have, if you believe that you have something that will make someone's life better, even in my case, it was just like, hey, this is going to make you giggle while you lay by a pool. It doesn't feel like selling. It feels like doing someone a favor. So I self-published. It became a hit. It launched my publishing career. I got every book deal from that. Now we get to 6 years later, here's Girl Wash Your Face, selling all of these copies, doing all of these things. Guys, if I had listened, not just when random people, but when the experts in my field told me that it was not good enough, the book would still be on my computer. It would still be on my computer. No is not a final answer. No means not right now. No means let's do a detour. No means let's try a different way. No means maybe it's not right for this person. So first of all, be okay with no. I also want to challenge you to understand, sorry, this is not exactly what you need, but I really, like sales is my jam. If you guys can't tell, I'm an online marketing person. This is what I do. Be mindful of who the right customer is for what it is you're trying to do. I think when I was earlier in my career, one of the biggest mistakes that I got and why I heard no so often was that I was not pitching in the right way and I was not pitching to the right person. So if you are only getting no, don't let that discourage you. Let that be a guide. Let that be a sign from the universe. Oh shoot, I'm not doing something right. So let me talk to the members of my team. Let me reach out to another leader. Let me do research. Let me listen to podcasts. How can I grow and get better at this and then try again? But if you're doing, a lot of times I feel like people will be like, I reached out to 100 people, and I only got 3 yeses. And I'm like, that's fantastic. So tomorrow, in fact, I have a great podcast episode that I did with Lindsay Matway, where she talks about that, where she was like, I got 100 no's. Tomorrow I'm going to try and get 125. How many no's can I get? Like, make that a challenge. Change your perspective. It's not a bad thing. It's part of doing business. And when you get to the end, like 2 years from now or 5 years from now, and you're standing on the success, you're standing on stage, right? You all just went to that big thing. What's your thing called? They went Summit? Mm-hmm. Everyone was at Summit. It was so exciting. I saw it on Instagram. I was like, I want to go to Summit. I want to wear a fancy dress. But everyone's on stage, right? And I don't know the exact structure, but I know it was a big deal to like be called up and recognized. And I know that there are people watching right now, like, you want to be the person on stage. That's going to take 2,000 no's. How many no's are between you and standing on that stage? Get over it. Get over it. It's not bad. And here's the other thing. It's not about you. It's not a rejection of you. It's not no to you. It's no to the product. It's no to the service. It's no to, maybe they're saying no because they can't afford it. Maybe they're saying no because they've been burned before. Maybe you don't know the no. The problem is you make it, you internalize it, right, Jen? You're like, it's me. I'm a terrible salesperson. I shouldn't be doing this. I'm the worst. It's not about you. It's not personal. Okay, great. Oh, I totally understand. Well, sis, hit me up if you ever need, if you ever want, whatever. And keep on trucking. So just set yourself up right now for it's going to be a lot of no's between here and where I want to get, and that's going to be okay. I love that. Thank you. Thank you. Wow.
Okay. Wow. So, let's get this back up. Stop sharing. Okay. So I want to hear from you guys. Tell me what you thought about that. Give me some feedback. We're just going to kind of round robin here. I just want you guys to unmute yourself and share like what spoke to you with that. How did it impact you? What are your thoughts about it?
I really liked when she said that sales isn't a dirty word.
Yeah.
That gets in my head a lot. Like when I feel like I'm salesy or I'm feeling like I don't want to be a sales, that gets in my head sometimes. So I like that basically, like, she didn't say this, but she sort of pointed at it. Like everyone is selling something. So like, even like your receptionist at your optical center, she's selling like being courteous, and you know what I mean? Like, so everyone's selling something. You just have to be passionate about what you're selling.
Exactly.
And like dive in. Yeah.
And I love how she said, talked about, that it's this is something I talk about all the time with you guys, like how it's just like anything else you love. Like you're naturally that's selling. When you tell people that you buy this mascara and that they should get it too, like you're selling that mascara. But are you going to be like hurt if they don't go to Ulta in 2 days and buy the mascara? No, you're not going to be like, oh my God, they hate me. They don't like my opinion. Like they don't like, my mascara. No, you're just going to be like, okay, whatever. Like you don't care. But so you can't put it on you because you're not selling yourself, you're not like, hey, buy me. Like you're selling a product, you're selling a service, and then you're going to help someone and you're going to walk through it with them. And yes, you're branding yourself. You're not branding our products and our programs. Like you are the prize, but you can't take it personally, and you have to know that you're selling isn't weird. We're not in there just selling someone Shakeology because we're trying to make a quick buck. Like we're trying to genuinely help people and offer them something that we know from our heart is going to change their life because it's changed ours, not because we're just trying to be a car salesman and sell a car so that we make our bonus when we don't even drive that car and we know nothing about it, right? We're not just being experts in products to make money. We're offering people something that we use every day and know works and has impacted and changed our life. So I think that's like huge, but I would love to hear from some other of you guys. I can't speak tonight, apparently.
I think I took away the same stuff, like not taking it personal, because I feel like on social media, we base our value off of likes and views and all of that stuff, and we put so much weight in it, and it's not about you. It's about, it's not about taking it personal. It's about putting yourself aside and offering something because we have something super valuable. So I think that's the biggest thing. I get so butthurt if I don't have, certain amount of likes, or if I look at my story and I see people forward through it or exit or whatever, I get so annoyed and butthurt. So that's something that I really take from that, is not taking it personal, because it's not personal.
Yeah. And I think a way you can kind of do that is like put yourself, in someone else's shoes. Like pretend like, okay, I'm Rachel Hollis today. And if would I be, if I was watching her stories and maybe I had to go to the store or something pop up and I exited the story early or whatever, like, does that mean that I hate Rachel Hollis or I don't want to listen to what she has to say? No, like, so, I think just sometimes removing yourself from the situation can be very eye-opening, because I do the same thing. Like that's a natural thing to do. Part of why personal development is so important, because it's going to work on those things.
And it's human nature. Everyone wants to be liked.
Yeah.
So you have to put it blurs the lines between business and personal when you have a business or thing on Instagram or something like that.
Right.
So it definitely blurs the lines. So it's nice.
What else?
I liked earlier when you were talking about how like when people say no, to continue talking to them. because otherwise they feel like, oh, like they invited me to something, like especially the people that I will like start talking to that I don't know, and I eventually get around to inviting them, and then they're like, no, I'm not interested. Like I make sure that I'm like, okay, well, how's your weekend going? Or like, how's your week going? So like I can continue that conversation. And like also just being super nice to people, like you were saying, like that's the people like are gonna come back to you because they know like that person cared about me and like showed that love and took that time. I was on Instagram a couple days ago, and there was a girl on there who was like, oh, are you with Beachbody? And she was like, I did Beachbody, and my coach literally told me to postpone my wedding so that I could focus on my business. And I was like, what? I was like, girl, that is not how Beachbody is. And I just kept loving on her and talking to her, and she might join again and stuff. And I'm like, you totally should. Because she was like, I loved the workouts, but this girl just pushed me away. And I was like, what kind of coach would do that? Like, I don't want to be that kind of coach. Like, so yeah, just loving on people.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's huge too. Like, people are expecting you to quit, so you need to be consistent. Like, you have to be the person that's showing up, because we all know there's a million people in our social media feed that are like trying to do some business or sell this or that, but most of them are not really serious about it. Most of them are, in a few months or a couple weeks or whatever, they're going to be on to something else, right? So people are expecting that of you, so you need to show up and show them that they can trust you. And then a lot of the people you're going to be talking to might be new relationships. And so you have to build that trust. And if you invite them one time and then you don't, you ghost them, like, I would not feel like you wanted to actually be my friend or you cared about me. I would think you just wanted to try to sell me something. So, you gotta just be a human, and care about people. Like, that's what this business is. It's connecting and building relationships. That's truly what it is. Every single one of you is here because me or your coach cared about you, built a relationship with you, connected with you, not because they just sent you an invite, right? You would not be here. Like, they continue. You probably said no. You probably ghosted them. You probably couldn't afford it. You probably, whatever it was, you had your things too. So you need to remember that when you're talking to other people, because it's really easy to just see the one side of the coin, when you need to remember, like, you were there too. So I always try to empathize with people, but I just loved how she was so real about it, you guys. Like, I'm not trying to be harsh, but like, yes, this is hard, but it's so worth it. Like, I get to, leave on Wednesday night and go see my mom and my brother for Thanksgiving, and then go up and, visit Nate's parents and his family Thursday and Friday, and then come back here. And like, I don't have to worry about anything. I don't have to worry about taking off work. I don't have to worry about, missing out on a paycheck. And I'm not saying this to like gloat. I'm telling you guys because I want the same, freedoms for you in whatever way it is that you want it to be. I just know what is possible with this. And I know that, yes, it takes hard work. And when you come to me and you're like, oh, I'm overwhelmed, like, I'm sorry. I get it. I sympathize with you. I understand that, because I'm there too, and I've been there. But that's life, right? Like, we're going to get overwhelmed, which I hate that word. I want to ban it because I think it's a dumb word. Life gets busy, things happen, but overwhelm is a choice. That is something that you choose to let it consume you. You choose to let it affect you that way and, overwhelm you. You have the choice to sit down and say, okay, yes, here's my to-do list that feels stressful, but I'm going to also make a to-do list. Have you guys ever heard of that, to-do list? Basically, it's like the opposite of a to-do list, and you write down all the things that you have accomplished. And so you're like, ta-da, I did that. Ta-da, I did that. And you just feel like this like rock star. And now you're making this awesome list of like, okay, maybe I haven't done these things, but hey, look, I meal prepped today. Hey, I did personal development today. Hey, I worked out today. Hey, like, I'm moving forward. I'm growing. I am doing things. I don't need to let this stress me out. Okay, so overwhelm, that word is banned from our team. I hate that word. yes, you can be busy, but busy is an excuse and overwhelm is a choice. I'm just trying to be real with you guys because I love you and I don't want to sugarcoat things and make you think, you know, it's just this easy peasy. You walk in and you just invite people and it's all, you know, jolly. Yes, you're going to hear no's. Yes, you know, there's going to be times where it's harder than others. Yes, there's going to be times where you have more on your to-do list. But that's life, and you have the choice to either, you know, lean into the hard and do something freaking awesome with it and come out of it stronger and a better person and feeling more accomplished and like you've made an impact on the world, or you have the, you know, you can choose the pain of regret and you can choose not to be disciplined and you can, you know, not move forward because you're scared and because you're going to accept sitting in your comfort zone instead of taking a risk because you're afraid of the unknown, even though that glory field, like that gold, you know, is sitting right there and you're too scared to step over and grab it because you don't want to get uncomfortable and take a risk. Like, what if I go there and it's not what I expected? What if I send the invite and they say no? What if I push for this goal and I don't hit it? Who freaking cares? Who cares? Like, is your life going to be determined because someone said no? Is your life going to, you know, be over because you didn't get to diamond? No. But you're never going to know if you can accomplish it if you don't even try because you just want to stay in your little comfort zone that's keeping you small and where you don't want to be. The only way to get somewhere else is to do something different. You're not going to get somewhere else by doing the same thing you've been doing. Okay. I just felt like I had to get that all out, so sorry. I know. It's because I love you guys. It really is. And I wish that, you know, I would have known all of those things, these things coming into it too, because I had a point where, you know, no one told me that, oh, you should be sending at least 5 business invites a day. You know, I didn't know that. I thought I was told, okay, send 1 business invite a day. And then I was like, why is this taking so long to find coaches? Like, I wish someone, you know, would have told me. So I want to tell you guys those things too. The other thing is that I have uploaded the fall recipe thing in the boot camp, and I will upload the 3-day refresh meal plan so that you can email that to your people. The other thing I'm doing is I'm going to be emailing my 40-day boot campers a weekly meal plan that I'll share with you guys that you can also send your 40-day boot campers. However, please don't post it anywhere. Like, don't just go post it in the group because it's meant to be like an added value thing. You know, like, okay, you're doing this, so I want to gift you with this meal plan. And there's a bunch in the files section of the team page too. You can literally just take whatever your meal plan is for the week, put it on a document, make a little grocery list, and send it to people. Like, that's huge because then people have one less thing to worry about. Like, food and prep and all of that overwhelms a lot. Not overwhelms. Can make a lot of people uncomfortable. So any questions or any comments or anything at all? I just love you guys and I love like getting to see all your faces and connecting on here.
I want to just say one other thing about connecting with people and making friends. You can actually get so much out of it too. The coach that I signed up this month, she works at JCPenney's and they have a friends and family night. So I just got to go to JCPenney's last night for her friends and family night and get 70% off of stuff. So it's like a win-win for both of us. So
friends, like, I wouldn't be here with all of you guys having this Monday night party, freaking sweating my t-shirt out because I'm on fire right now. Motivation, if I didn't, you know, reach out and connect with you guys. But now I have like my bestest friends ever, and I never freaking had girlfriends. Sydney and I were talking about this the other day, you know, because buy each other stuff at Trader Joe's. Like, what is up? I just want to make sure I didn't miss any questions in here. Oh, okay, we have a question. I see. Are you sending them to people who you 100% don't know. If you are, I need one time to figure out what to say to new people. I can't find that many people in a day. I'm assuming you're talking about invites. So I usually am inviting from stories, people watching my stories, people liking my post, people commenting on my post, people that are following me, like new followers, or people that have been following me or I'm friends with on Facebook or something. I'm kind of out of my like warm market now, like the people I went to high school with or, you know, things like that. But if you're new, then, you know, you can start there. But otherwise it can be acquaintances, right? Someone you're friends with or social media friends with, or they like your stuff or follow you or whatever. And then the new people, those are who I'm like connecting and building relationships with and going to invite as well. So part of your, you know, connect, invite, follow up is expanding your network. So you should be going out and, you know, finding new people to bring into your network every day as well, so that you never run out of people to invite, because there's like billions of people in the world. And as far as invites go, I actually just posted a thread in the team page, so you can go look, and I gave you like 5 invite examples of from me and a couple other top coaches of inviting to a boot camp. But the biggest thing is that you need to be doing it yourself. And then the other thing is you need to be consistently sharing, so that when you do send someone an invite, they have a clue of what the heck you're inviting them to. You know, they go to your page and they see why they should do this, etc. But I hope that answers your question. If it doesn't, let me know.
How long do you talk to like a new person for before you go into an invite?
I'm not a big small talk person. Like, that's just my personality. I don't like small talk. Like, I like talking with my friends, like my besties or whatever, but I don't really enjoy like random people small talk. Like, personally, some people love that. Like, if you're the peanut butter jelly, whatever, I don't know, the peanut butter jelly method of inviting or something, if that's like your jam, then do that. Some people, that's what they love. Like, that works well for them. If someone messaged me and asked me where I got my like shoes, and I go to their page and I see their like, you know, some sort of social media influencer, coach selling something, whatever, I'd be like, okay, what's really up? Like, you did not just message me to know what my shoes are. But that's my personality. Like, so I like to kind of connect, invite, really, I don't know how to explain this. So I don't do a lot of small talk, if that makes sense. I'll do it naturally when it comes up. Like, if I like legit want to know where this girl's shoes are, then I'm going to ask her where her shoes are from. But I'm also going to invite her to my boot camp because she seems like a cool chick and she has my style and I want to be friends. But maybe I'll send her a message and I'll be like, hey girl, you know, which actually I don't really usually say, hey girl, because I kind of get annoyed when people say that. But that might be your style. But I'll say something like, hey Angela, so like something I'll send to new followers is I'll say, thanks so much for following my journey. I really appreciate it. Are you on a health and fitness journey too? And that's like a simple question that kind of leads me into my invite. So I try to ask something that's going to lead me into my invite. So then the next message, if they say they are on a health and fitness journey, then I'm like, awesome. That's so cool. I love connecting with other people that are passionate about health and fitness like I am. Have you ever considered coaching? You would freaking rock it. Like, you already have the passion. And if, thanks for following me messages are key. And especially asking that question, because I feel like it really helps you decide, do I invite to coaching or do I invite to boot camp? Because if they say, no, I'm not, usually this is what they say. No, I'm not on a health and fitness journey, but I freaking need to be. Or they say something like that, like, no, I'm trying to get back into it, or whatever it is. Like, they usually say something in regards to needing to or wanting to, or just starting out with, you know, or they're struggling with this. And that leads me into, oh my gosh, they're going to be a perfect challenger. And I'm like, girl, you should join my virtual gym. It's so much fun. Like, we have this group of gals that are holding each other accountable and supporting each other. I'd love to, you know, help you reach your goals for the end of this year. Would you be interested in getting some more info and seeing if this would be a good fit for you? So like, I'll just say something simple like that. But I don't do a lot of like, hey girl, looked at your page and I really think your dog is super cute. What kind of breed is it? When I know that like I'm just doing that to send an invite. If that's like a genuine, like I really, really want to know because I'm about to go buy a dog, like that's one thing. But if I'm just sending it just to like send it, that doesn't feel good to me, and I don't personally like that. Other people do, like, do whatever works for you 100%. I'm not a big small talk person, so that's kind of what I do, and that's how I decide who I invite to challenge group or boot camp. And same thing when I go look at their profile, if they're not, it's not a new follower message. If I go look at their profile and something about them tells me that they would make an awesome coach, then I will, connect with them on some level and then also invite them to coaching or ask them if they've ever considered it. I'm like, hey girl, I love your page. Your posts rock. Like, what kind of preset do you use? Because I need that for my pictures. And I don't know, like, if you're a coach or what, because your pictures are on fire, but have you ever thought about it? Like, or whatever. That just blew off the top of my head. But if they look like a coach, I'll invite them to or if they look like they could be, or there's someone I want on my team, I'll invite them to coaching. If they look like, they might need help on a health and fitness journey, I'll invite them to a challenge group. Does that make sense? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Anything else before we end this? Because I know it's getting a little late for some people.
So, Cassidy's conversation guide, where did you put that?
It's
so
in
everybody knows. Okay, so I've literally been using that conversation guide like almost to the T. Of course, I personalized it to me, but last week I literally had more like engagement in my conversations that I ever had, and I like messaged a girl I probably talked to her like 2 or 3 times, and then the third time when I used Cassie's conversation guide, like I signed her this week. So use that. Yeah, no, seriously, like we were sitting on the plane going to Florida, and she's like, use this fucking guide, excuse my language. And I was like, okay, I will. And it worked. So use that one. That is all.
Yeah, a big part of it is that, yes, I want you to like personalize the invite and the language. If you don't say, like, I will literally message people and be like, dude, oh my God, I don't know if you saw my story, but I'm stoked about this new holiday hustle boot camp. Like, you need to be in there. Let's crush our goals together. If that is not how you talk, they're going to be like, who is this weirdo? And like, or if they know you, especially, they're going to be like, what are you talking like that for? Like, that is not how you talk. So don't message people in a language that is not you, but do follow my conversation guide because it works. And because I clearly, like, I know what I'm doing and I'm trying to give you guys the tools, but when you try to use something else, I can't help you. Okay. I'm giving you the tools. Make it your language, but also the conversation guide does a really good job of making sure that you're creating urgency, that you are adding, showing the value of what we're offering, and that you're not skipping any steps, okay? That's why I have you ask the goals first, and then relate their goals back to what we're offering, and then explain the boot camp, and then explain the value of it, and then solve the solution to their problem with what we have to offer and the price and everything it is and all the value in it, regurgitated a million times with emojis and excitement and a question to end with urgency. Because what I see a lot of times in conversations is people skip steps. They get excited that someone all of a sudden responded to their message and they just like word vomit all about a boot camp and they haven't even asked their goals. This person is like, well, I don't know what the heck a challenge group is. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I don't know what Beachbody on Demand is. I don't know what any of this is. So make sure that, and I get it. Like, you should have seen my first messages, you guys. They were terrible. Like, they were terrible. I look back and I'm like, oh my God, can I like rewind, please? But that's how you learn. Like, look where I am today. Even though I had crappy, horrible messages in the beginning of when I started and my posts were awful, I'm still where I am today. Okay. So it doesn't mean you can't have success if you sent a bad message. Like, it's okay. Get over it. They're gonna be fine. But I'm trying to teach you guys so that you don't make the same mistakes. So use my conversation guide because it works. Sydney, I know I get so excited too because I'm like, I'm about to change this person's life. And I get pumped up. And then they feel it. Send video messages too, or voice memos. That works really well because people can hear. Obviously, like I'm a very, like I talk with my hands and I'm a very like emotion and like my voice changes. Like I am not like like you should join my challenge group. And like some people just have that really like sweet, like calming. That is not me or my personality. And so when I voice memo people or video message them, they get to see like my personality, my excitement. Okay. My computer has 1%. Hang on 1 second.
Yeah, you're dying.
Bethany, where's the her conversation guide at?
I'm coming.
That's a really good question. I copied and pasted it into my notes, but I can actually, that means I can copy.
Are you guys alive? Okay. Okay, we will get off here, I promise. But I just want to make sure. Does anyone else, my heart's racing now. I feel like I just ran 10 miles. Does anyone have any other questions or anything?
I was asking Bethany where your guide was at, but then she got cut off for some reason.
Oh, it's in the team page. So if you just search conversation guide or look, it should pop up. If you can't find it for some reason, let me know. Yeah, if you type conversation in the search bar, it comes up. It's also a document, so it's in the file section as well.
Okay. Also with Instagram, when trying to like find new followers and typing in like hashtags and stuff, I've been finding that putting like anything fitness in, like I keep finding other Beachbody coaches. Do you guys like have like things that are better to put in to try and find good people to follow?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry. I'm chunkier than a lot of you. So the reason that I found people that I wasn't like, I was trying to find people to work out with, like she said, and I 100% hated Beachbody, and I was like, nope, I don't want to find those people. I'm staying away from that. So I would always search for like 35 pounds to go, like LBS pounds to go, or 30 pounds to go, or 40 pounds to go, because those are the people who aren't in Beachbody, because the ones in Beachbody always seem to hashtag like fitness, motivation, fitspiration, stuff like that. People who are in Beachbody tend to just post about their weight. Like, if you haven't noticed, all of mine are like that still. But like, that's almost all of the new people that I've talked to but have not invited yet, sorry, have been from the ones that I follow that are all about their weight and not about like improving all of them.
Well, and I think a big thing too is like, I don't just target a bunch of fitness people. Like, I try to go find people that aren't, posting fitness stuff either, because sometimes that can be a harder avenue as well, especially if you're just starting out and trying to invite to a challenge group. Most of the people that have a fitness page are probably not going to want to join your boot camp because they are doing something already and think like they're rocking whatever they're doing. Like, they might be a good coach prospect, but sometimes they can be a little harder because they're kind of set in their ways already. So I try to search things that don't necessarily have to do with fitness. So other things that are my personality, things I like, like the kind of dog my dog is, or I'll do locations and places too. Like if there's a restaurant, a local restaurant or something that I love, or like the Starbucks up here, I will go to that Starbucks on Instagram all the time and I will be like, who was just at this Starbucks? And I will find people there. Like I will go to places I like, things like that. If there's like a boutique you love, like maybe, a smaller boutique that has an Instagram, you can go to their page and look at their followers. So that's things that I will do. I will go to fashion bloggers pages. Like there's so many fashion bloggers on Instagram. so many. And I will find ones and I'll look at their followers. I find people usually from other people's followers that are not like coaches, you know, or my friends. I'll go to their pages and I'm like, well, they're a person I like, so they're probably going to have friends that are people I like. So then I'll go to their followers and I'll find people there. But with hashtags, I do a lot of like not fitness ones. Because if you do like hashtag fit girl, hashtag motivation, like it's going to be all like the same thing. So get creative and like, you know, if you're a Harry Potter fan or something, like go find those people. Yeah, like, you know, just go find random things that like have to do with you, that make you you. Like, think, this is what I try to think about with hashtags. I try to think about what kinds of things would I have like looked up when I wasn't a coach, right? So I would not have looked up hashtag 21 day fix. Like, so I'm not going to hashtag that. And I wouldn't have probably looked up like hashtag girls with tattoos, because that like that would have been weird, even though like I was like, oh, like maybe I should hashtag shoulder tattoos. And then I was like, wait, I would never look up people that like, I would never go search hashtag shoulder tattoos. Like that would be weird. So don't like, you know, like think about that. Like think about what kinds of things would you have looked up before. I would have like looked up locations, like the restaurants I love, or local coffee shops or boutiques or things like that. And I would have found, you know, or like PNW girls or something like that. Like that's something I might have looked up to see like, oh, maybe there's people that live near me because Pacific Northwest or like whatever, you know, or Harry Potter, like maybe you're Harry Potter, so you want to find other Harry Potter things. Like that might be something you would legit hashtag before you were a coach. But hashtag energize is not something that you would have done. So like, don't, you know, or moms with dirty diapers, like you're not, you know, just pick stuff that like you would have, you know, like thought about before you were a coach. Does that make sense?
I will say I accidentally stumbled across a really good hashtag one time. I was in my story, I hashtagged once upon a time because I was watching the show, and I had close to 1,000 viewers from my story, just on my story. So like I hashtag once upon a time on almost all my stuff because I know that people that watch that show are like, we geek out in our messages about it. And like, I actually met one of the celebrities at my local bar the other night and like from the show. And I think once upon a time, Harry Potter, I hate to say it, but like all those like reality TV shows and all that stuff, like it's unfortunately what everyone's like so absorbed with. So I find like TV shows and movies really help. And then hashtag I said yes. You get fitness people, you get people who are just like wanting to be inspired by life. You have people who are getting married that want to sweat for the wedding. So that's two things that I've kind of stumbled upon naturally. So
Angela, yes. I'm going to stop